Well, yeah, that's right. Even if you are a food blogger or a cookbook author like Sally Swore, sometimes you still get stumped with that old "what's for dinner" question. So we wanted to try her go-to recipe for those times when she's not feeling inspired to cook. Turns out this Desperation dinner is always a big hit at your house.
Oh, it is. I think we've had it 2 or 3 times in the last few weeks. You know, you're sitting there at 7 o'clock, it's time for dinner, and you think, oh goodness, what's it going to be? This is a Desperation pizza that has everything in it that you already have in your refrigerator or cabinet. You start, when I've got one finished right here.
Okay.
I made this in my grandmother's iron skillet. It's a pepperoni pizza. If you don't have your grandmother's iron skillet, Walmart has lovely nonstick skillets.
Yeah.
Anything will work.
You can even find them at Goodwill or at a yard sale.
I do it all
whatever.
the time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You start with oil in the pot,
Okay.
in the pan. We've already done that and heated it up just broiling hot. So your next step is to put your tortilla in.
Okay, so you always have tortillas in the fridge.
You don't have to keep them in the fridge unless they're open.
Oh,
So you can
okay.
just keep them in your pantry.
Actually, I always have tortillas in the fridge too.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Okay, you start with that. Your pan is hot.
So that's your crust.
In about 30 seconds, that's going to have gotten warm enough, and then you can move it off eye and start. In my family, we call it decorating. Let me move it, and you can start decorating. I think your eye is probably cool enough.
Ready to go? Okay.
Ready?
All right.
So
we're gonna
start with some sauce. And you can use any kind of sauce you want. It doesn't have to be marinara sauce or pizza sauce. I love barbecue sauce and chicken.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Another one of my favorites is taco sauce and ground beef and cheddar cheese. And if you have a little Mexican pizza, you can even make it for breakfast and do some sauce and a little bacon, a little pineapple.
Yeah, that would be good.
It's every meal.
Wouldn't this be fun for kids too, since they're getting ready to be out of school?
Oh, it's
you know,
perfect.
good little lunch for them.
Oh, Mary, here's a trick. If you spread it right to the edge, you get these crispy little edges.
Okay.
On this one I made. I love the little crispy burn part. I don't think my family knows it's there because I eat it before I give it to them.
You do? Okay. All right. So we're all the way out to the edges with the sauce. And so if you just keep a jar of pizza quick sauce or whatever it is in your pantry, then you've got it.
Or tomato sauce, whatever you have. Okay,
right, so
next
there
you
we
do
go.
cheese, and I've got mozzarella.
Okay.
But you can use any cheese that you like. If you want to use cheddar cheese, that's fine. If you whatever you have in the refrigerator.
No rules, right?
No rules. It's a no rule pizza. And in the meantime, I've turned the oven to broil while you were doing that. So as soon as we have it up, in my family we call it decorating your pizza. As soon as you're decorated, it can go in the oven.
Okay. Let's see. You got lots of choices here.
You got pepperonis, Italian sausage that's pre-cooked.
This is a great way to use your leftovers too. If you had some grilled chicken, maybe.
Leftover salmon and Alfredo is another favorite for us.
Oh, that'd be good. If you just had hamburgers left over, crunch it up, you know, chop it up, and you got burger.
Everything works. It does. A little red pepper. And then here's another tip. If you want to have more of these vegetables to make it a little healthier and you don't have time to do all the chopping, the salad bar at your grocery store is very helpful. You can buy chopped up olives, green peppers, onions, all kinds of interesting things.
That's a great idea. And I guess you make an individual one for each member of the family. So if you've got some picky eaters, like somebody I know at your house, I'm putting on stuff that Sammy wouldn't eat, right?
No, he's not going to touch it. I've already messed up this one with the olives.
All right, so we're going to put on a few mushrooms
yeah, mushrooms
here.
is perfect. And again, you can get it at the salad bar, and you don't have to have any of this. Also, mushrooms, artichoke hearts, things like that you can keep in jars in your pantry are fine.
Adding a little crushed
Meryl's
red
going
pepper.
with the red pepper.
Yeah, I like that stuff. All right, and then I see you've got a roasted garlic here.
I do. I love the flavor of roasted garlic. You can just put a few cloves around.
Yum.
And it smells so good when it cooks.
Oh, I bet.
And then top the whole thing with a tiny sprinkle of Parmesan cheese before it goes in the oven, and that just gives it that little crispy top. And so it really is just crispy, crunchy, delicious, perfect.
Super easy. And you've got some that are cut up in appetizer size over there. That's
It's a great little
idea.
appetizer, and you can kind of keep it coming if you have friends in the kitchen and you're chatting and enjoying the season. Just keep making them. I had some young people visit me last weekend, 6 and 7 and 4, and we made breakfast pizzas, and they loved it. Pizza for breakfast. They were so excited.
Any time of the day, this would be a fun option when you just don't know what to cook. Now you've got a new idea, thanks to Sally Swore. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Meryl. I enjoyed it.
Oh, that's really looking good. I think we're all going to be snacking on this in just a minute. This is recipe number 5280. It's online now in the Talk of the Town section at newschannel5.com.